अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अजानुलम्बितो भुजो कनकवदातो संकीर्तनैकपित्रो कमलायताक्षो विशम्बरो द्विजबरो युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। महाबोधे स्थिरे कनकरुचिरे नीलशिखरे वसनप्रसदान्त सहजबलभद्रेण बलिना सुभद्रा मध्यस्थ सकलसुरसेवावसरदो जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। श्री जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयनपथगामी भवतु मे। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्यै क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्णा बोलो कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम राम। वन मोर टाइम। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे। ओके, हरे कृष्णा। So, I'm feeling very fortunate to be here to have darshan of Lord Shri Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra and Sudarshan Chakra God Nityanand Prabhu here at Mandalas in California. First time I'm here, and it's a beautiful place. Yes, the property is 200 acres big, and it's run by my godbrother Shri Ramdas Prabhu under guidance of Pujyapad Radha and Maharaj. Even the property is big, large. The heart of the devotees is also big and large. Small, intimate group. But many devotees arrive today and many coming tomorrow from all over. Yeah. Seattle, Florida, Oregon, San Francisco. I came from Washington. But the purpose is not to see the property. The purpose of being here is to spend some time in hearing and speaking Shravan and Kirtan of the name, form, qualities and the pastimes of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam described Shavan subhadrani rathangi pani Janmani karmani chayani loke Gitani namani tadarthakani Gayan vilaj acharena sanga Evam vratam swapriya nama kirtai Jat anurag dhrit chit tucche Hasati rodati roti gayanti Ananva nirtanti lokavajye Shavan subhadrani rathangi pani means just the gist of this verse, otherwise it's very elaborate description. When one engages in Shravan and Kirtan, hearing and chanting, which is taking us to another level of Smaranam, remembering. Smaranam, remembering what? The pastimes of Krishna. So when we say remembering the pastime of Krishna means, do we have to imagine something, a fake figure in our meditation, a boy and a girl, Radha Rani and Krishna, any fake imagination? No, that's fake imagination. And one should not even think that I have become a gopi and I'm serving Radha Krishna. Just by saying or imagining I'm gopi, you're not going to become a gopi. It's simply just by imagining I'm going to be the next president of the United States. You're not going to become like that. Yes? You have to go through many procedures, many political stunts. This upasana is called Ahangra upasana. Imagining I've become Sridham Subal, one of the Sakha of Krishna. Imagining I've become the Yashoda Maiya. I come across many devotees, especially in Vrindavan, just by hearing the glories of Mother Yashoda, how she chastised Krishna, how she rebuked Krishna. So some mothers, Matajis, they start believing they are also not less than Yashoda Maiya. Yes? And I see them how they rebuke Krishna, chastise Krishna. Means their deity Gopal at home. They speak bad words. Hey Gopal, eat, otherwise going to beat you. Dramatical. There's drama. Means imitation. Our sampradaya is not to imitate. Our sampradaya is to follow. Ragatmika anusmritya sacha raganuga uchyate. Ishte swarski ragam param bhavish tad bhavet. Ragatmika anusmritya tanmaya bhavet bhakti saragatmika uchyate. Ishte swarski ragam param bhavish tad bhavet. Tanmaya bhavet bhakti saragatmika uchyate. Ragatmika means those who have spontaneous love for Krishna. Ishte swarasaki ragam. The rag means attachment. Swarasaki means spontaneous attachment. Just like we have natural spontaneous attachment to maintain our body. We eat healthy, we sleep good number of hours. We always want to keep ourselves very healthy and enjoying. Nobody has to come and explain or describe to us that you have to eat or sleep or whatsoever. It is natural. When you're hungry, you want to eat. That means there is natural inclination, spontaneous attraction to maintain our bodies. In regard to Brajvasis, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, we are hearing the example of Yashoda Maya. Ishte Swarasaki Ragam. The rag, the attachment which they have, is not what they practiced. It is not to be practiced. It is so natural and spontaneous in nature. Their life and soul is Krishna. Not just by singing, we can say our life and soul is Krishna. It's so easy to sing. I was in Bay Area 2 years back, and one of my godbrother, Pran Krishna Prabhu, he's going to come tomorrow. So somebody asked him, Prabhu, please sing one song in the program. And another person requested him to sing, can you sing Radha Krishna Pranamor? And he said, no, I can't sing that. Why? You don't know the melody? He said, no, it's not just about the melody, it's about the meaning. How this song goes? Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore Jivane Marane Gati Ar Nahi Mo Radha Krishna Pranamor Jugala Kishore Kalinde Rakule Keli Kadambe Rava Ratana Videra Yupa Vashabhaduja Shamagari Ange Dibachua Chandane Raganda Chamara Dulabo Kabe Hiri Mukha Chanda. Then Gathiya Mala Di Mala Dibodo Hagale Adhare Tuliya Dibo Karpura Tambule Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasera Duda Sevaya Dhikara Kare Sevaya Dhikara Mage Narottamada Radha Krishna Pranamora Jugala Kishore Jugala Kishore Jugala Kishore Jugala Kishore. It's so easy and nice to sing. Radha Krishna is my life and soul. Is it true? Practically speaking, is that true? Radha Krishna is your life and soul? No, sir. It's just good to sing like that. And very famous song. 2 songs famous around the world. In the program, if we ask devotees to sing Mahaprabhu song, then Gauranga Bolite Have. Just there's one song. And if we say sing Radha Krishna song, then Radha Krishna Pranamor. जैसे और कोई भजन है ही नहीं. We have to learn all the songs written by Narottam Thakur. Practice. So Pran Prabhu said, because I don't consider myself fit, believing that Radha Krishna is my life and soul, I don't want to sing that. Then devotee said, okay. Then which song you want to sing? He said, Amara Jivan Sada Pape Rata Nahi ko Punnera Lesha. Bhakti Thakur is saying, my whole life spent in committing sins. I have no pious deeds in my life. I said, this is reality. He said, this is reality. So when I sing this, it hurts me. It pinches me, it hurt me. That this is the reality of my life. But that doesn't mean I have to stick to this point of always thinking my life is waste, my life is waste, my life is waste. If we start uttering this, then actually one start believing my life is waste. So keeping positive attitude. Understand? Even though reality is this, but we have to come to this point of saying Radha Krishna Pranamur. So why our Gurudev and Vaishnavas, they ask us to sing this? To make us firm, to believe in that firm conviction and determination that actually this is going to happen. When it's going to be? Ishte Swaraski Ragam. Means spontaneous attraction. And who have those? Ragatmika Bhaktas. Yashoda Maya, Nand Baba, they are Ragatmika Bhaktas. Lalita Vishakha, Sudevi, Rangdevi, Tung Vidya, the Ashta Sakis. Radharani, they have Swarsaki Raga, spontaneous attachment. Shridam, Subal, Madhumangal, Stot, Krishna, Arjun, Ujjwal, all the sakhas of Krishna, they have spontaneous attraction. So what we are doing? Shri Mahaprabhu and his associates, and amongst the associates, the representative of all the associates of Mahaprabhu, our Srila Gurudev. He inspired us to follow Raganuga Bhakti. And what is that Raganuga Bhakti? Ragatmika Anusmritya Sacha Raganuga Uchate. Following the footsteps of the Ragatmika Jans, means the eternal associates. That Bhakti is Raganuga Bhakti. Following the footsteps means what? You know, just like Gurudev always used to say, follow my footsteps. Shastras also say, Mahajanoje Gata Sapantha, following the footsteps of great personalities. So one devotee, one disciple, taking the literal meaning of this, wherever Gurudev goes, always follow him. Always follow him. Gurudev going to kitchen, then following kitchen. Gurudev going to living room, then following Gurudev living room, like a shadow, everywhere. Gurudev going for lecture, then following him into the temple hall for lecture. If Gurudev is going to bathroom, it's time to follow Gurudev. Say, what are you doing here? No, you told me to always follow your footsteps. You say, you foolish. That doesn't mean you have to follow with this meaning, with this understanding. Follow the footsteps means the sadhan paddhati, the procedure of performing practices sadhan. Even though they are siddhas, they are perfect, but they are showing example as sadhakas. Like Goswamis. Shri Rup Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami. He Radhe Braj Devi ke chalalite, he Nanda Shuno Kuta, Shri Govardhana Kalpa Pada Patale Kalindivane Kuta Goshantaviti Sarvato Brajapure Khedir Mahavivano Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhatjugo Shri Jiva Gopalako Vande Rupa Sanatano Bhatjugo Shri Jiva Gopalako. How they are doing sadhana? Crying and weeping. He Radhe Brajadevi Kecha Lalite. Shri Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Shri Raghunath Das Goswami, Shri Jeev Goswami, Gopal Bhatt Goswami, Raghunath Bhatt Goswami. Hare Krishna, Jai Madhuva Prabhu Ki Jai. Welcome. Welcome. Please give him a seat. Yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome all devotees. Hari Bol. Jai Jagannath. We have senior devotees here. I'm seeing you first time, but I heard your glories. Yes. You're very glorious because you're serving Lord Jagannath and you're serving your Guru Maharaj. Everyone is glorious when they serve in the service of Hari Guru and Vaishnavas. And we're getting purified. Darshane Pavitra Karo. Thank you so much for coming. So, Ishte Swarski Ragam. That's the Braj Bhav, the mood which is prevailing in Braj. What is that mood? What is the form of Jagannath? And who is Jagannath? Jagannath is Krishna, right? But what kind of form is that of Krishna? Krishna is always three-band form. And why this happens to Krishna? Big eyes, small hands, also no hands, no feet. When Krishna hears his own pastimes, this is what happens to him. When Krishna hears his own pastimes, but which pastimes? The pastimes of Braj. And what is the glories of the pastimes of Krishna in Braj? Ishte Swarski Ragam Param Bhavish Tad Bhavet Tanmaya Bhavet Bhakti Saragatmika Uchyate. The glories of that pastimes is, the glories of those pastimes is the glories of the associates of Krishna. Understand? It's called Parikar Vaishishte, the speciality of the Parikar, the associate. So there are associates in Dwaraka too. And there's associates of Krishna in Vrindavan. So are they the same? There's so much difference of the mood. So much difference. Even though they have spontaneous love. Spontaneous love means they didn't practice to develop love with Krishna. That's the difference. We are practicing trying to develop that love. But their love is spontaneous. And their life and soul is Krishna. And therefore they say, Radha Krishna Pran Mor Yugala Kishore. My life and soul is Radha Krishna. I can't say this. My life and soul is Radha Krishna. My life and soul is different. I can't lie. What's the difference of the mood of Vrindavan and Dwaraka? For instance, when Krishna jumped into Jamuna to slay Kaliya, dancing on the hoods of Kaliya, or first of all, chastising Kaliya in the coils of Kaliya. And Kaliya is trying to apply all energy, efforts to hit Krishna. Just by hearing this, all Brajvasis, means the inhabitants of Vrindavan, when they heard Krishna jumped into the Kaliya Hrid, the lake in Jamuna where Kaliya lives, they all, just by hearing this is called Swarski Raga, spontaneous love. No second thought. Oh, let me have a cup of water. Let me first eat and then I go and see Krishna. Let me take a nap and then I go see Krishna. Just by hearing this, they run towards Jamuna to throw themselves in the waters of Jamuna. Because if Krishna is in waters and in danger, we don't want to live without him. Because our life and soul is Krishna. We don't want to live without Krishna. So it's not just the expression of show of the love there. It is so much spontaneous in nature. Krishna is the center. So very beautifully described by Jiva Goswami in Shri Gopal Champu. Everyone ran, but only trees and houses. They are weeping and lamenting. Why the providence have not given us feet to run? Otherwise we could have also, like all others, can run towards Jamuna to throw ourselves in the waters of Jamuna. Because we do love Krishna a lot. Trees, they are not movable, but they want to move. They want to move. Just like the first verse of Bhagavatam describes, Tejo varimritam yatha vinmayo yatra trisargam vishaha dhamna swena sada nirastakukam satyam param dhimahi. The movable becomes immovable and the immovable becomes movable. Trees want to become movable. But by hearing the flute of Krishna or hearing the news of Krishna, the movables, they become immovable. They get stunned. What? It's a shocking news. Many got stunned. But then other associates of Krishna, they told, shaking them, Krishna is in Jamuna. They all run towards Jamuna. But trees and houses, because nothing in Braj is inert or matter, everyone has emotions. Even the trees have emotions, even the houses have emotions. And all emotions is Krishna centered. They also want to run, but they're crying and weeping. We don't have feet. We are immovable. But with emotions, they move towards Jamuna. Everyone wants to give up their lives because their life is in Jamuna. Understand? And Shri Baldev Prabhu is here. Shri Baldev Prabhu was standing there like this and smiling, laughing, making the whole scene so cool there. Baldev Prabhu was not crying and weeping. If Baldev Prabhu would have been crying and weeping, he could have not saved any Brajvasi on that day. Therefore, this is called overlapping of rasa. Means contrary to the rasa. That means when everyone was crying and weeping that Krishna is in waters, it was Karun Ras. Karun Ras? Sad. And what is opposite to Karun Ras? Is laughter. Baldev Prabhu, who assists in the pastimes of Jagannath and Krishna, personally, and indirectly, Anvaya Vyatirek. Indirectly, how he is serving Krishna? By becoming the shoe of Krishna, by becoming the bed and all other paraphernalia to serve Krishna, and even the dham. But he nourished the pastimes of Krishna in so many ways. We're going to hear on Baldev Purnima coming soon. But to save Brajvasis who have Swarsiki Raga, the spontaneous attachment towards Krishna, Baldev Prabhu, he chose the opposite rasa, laughter, to save all Brajvasis. You understand? If anyone is going through some troubles in his life or her life, and they approach you and crying and weeping, expressing your heart, and by seeing that person, you start laughing. It's weird, right? Baldev Prabhu intentionally doing this. Why? To console all Brajvasis. No need to worry. And all Brajvasis was so satisfied to see if Baldev is laughing there, that means Krishna is saved. If Krishna would have been in danger, the very first person to be seen in trouble or jump into water of Jamuna was Baldev Prabhu. First one to save Krishna. And if he's not weeping and crying, he's laughing, that means Krishna is saved. This is how Baldev Prabhu, he helps. He chooses the contrary rasa, the opposite rasa. So that is Braj Bhav, when everyone is running to save Krishna. This is Braj. On the other side, Dwaraka. Once upon a time, Krishna got accused of stealing a jewel. Which jewel was that? Samantak jewel. He got accused. Anyway, long story. In the search of who have stolen that jewel and all accusation is coming on him, he took around 40 Dwaraka ministers with him in search of that jewel. And therefore he saw the footprints of a lion next to the dead body of the brother of Satyajit. So he understood, okay, just finish in 1 minute. In the assembly of Dwarika, Satyajit, he was wearing this jewel, Samantak Mani, which was given to him by the sun god. And Krishna asked from him, Satyajit, can you give me this jewel? And he said, no, this belongs to me. How can I give you? I'm not going to give you. And Krishna felt so bad, and Baldev Prabhu became so angry and upset. Why, Krishna, you asked this for? And Krishna wanted to have this jewel because every single day this jewel gives such big amount of gold. And Krishna, with that gold, wanted to serve Brahmins, cows, and all his subjects. And in the night, Satyajit went to sleep and his brother stole that jewel. When Satyajit woke up in the morning, he openly announced Krishna was asking for this jewel. He stole that jewel from me because we heard also about him. He was a very famous thief in Braj. He's Makhanchor. Steal butter, steal the cloths of the gopis. Krishna said, no, 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 don't accuse me. I'm not the one. So in search of who have stolen that, Krishna went to the forest with almost 40 Dwarkavasis, ministers, so that they can give a witness that I'm in search of the jewel. And what they found in the jungle, in the forest, his own brother was killed, was dead there, and the footmarks of a lion was next to that. Krishna is understanding. His brother stole that jewel and he got killed by a lion, and lion took that jewel. Following the footprints of the lion, he saw the lion also fallen dead there. And the footprints of a bear was there. Here at Mandala, yes, we have bears and mountain lions too. Good. Lucky to see them. Lucky. The footprints of bear. So Krishna understood. And then following the footprints of the bear, Krishna entered in a cave. Now this is the important point here. When Krishna entered, following the footprints of the bear, he entered in the cave. All those inhabitants of Dwarka, they stayed outside. Because with a fear, why we have to go in the cave? Nothing is going to happen to Krishna because he is very powerful, he is supreme. He is God. Whereas we are ordinary. And why we have to go? Because Krishna got accused, not me. They just stayed outside. This is the difference. Shri Jiva Goswami Pad describes, this is the difference of the moods, of the emotions, which we have in Vrindavan and in Dwaraka. There is so much opulent mood and so much distance. You know, we have so much distance with Krishna, even though as Paramatma, Krishna is in the heart. It's so close, right? But there's so much distance. And when Krishna comes on the street as Lord Jagannath, then he's supplying his own proximity to his devotees. Come close to me. Come close to me. You all are so far from me. That's the generous nature of Supreme. He wants to give his own close proximity to us. Therefore he comes and sits on his chariot to give his darshans to everyone. That's the difference in the moods. So all devotees are not same. It depends on the emotions. How much swarski ragam, spontaneous attachment, claiming Krishna is mine. Dwarkavasi also saying, the inhabitants of Dwarka also claims Krishna is ours. The inhabitants of Mathura also claim Krishna is ours. And Vrindavan Vasis, they don't claim Krishna is ours. It's called Tatiya Bhav and Madhya Bhav. Like in Vrindavan, Chandravali and Radha Rani. Chandravali says, Krishna, I'm yours. And Radharani, Madhya Bhav say, Krishna, you are mine. Is one and the same thing, right? No? What is the difference? Krishna, I'm yours. And Krishna, you are mine. So much difference. I just said the difference of the mood of Dwarka and Vrindavan. But in Vrindavan itself, in the mandala of the gopis, means in the group of the gopis, the two prominent ones. Amongst all the gopis, two prominent, Chandravali and Radharani. Tyo nopi ubhe madde radhika sarva radhika. Mahabhav Sarupani Gunar Atir Vareyasi. Amongst all, the two gopis are superior, Chandravali and Radharani. And amongst Chandravali and Radharani, they both serve Krishna, but their moods are different. What is the difference of the mood? Chandravali's, she says, Krishna, I'm yours. Means the mood of servitor is there. But Radharani claims, Krishna, you are mine. That's called leftist mood, Bhame Bhav. That's why Radharani is always on the left side of Krishna. She worshipped always on the left side because of leftist mood, Bhame Bhav. Means she's not submissive to Krishna, Krishna is submissive to Radharani. That's the mood of Vrindavan. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give this mood with congregational chanting of Mahamantra. Not just, Mahaprabhu didn't came only just to give Sankirtan, but with Sankirtan achieving the highest goal. And what is the highest goal of all living entities? To attain Braj Bhav, the mood of inhabitants of Vrindavan, and especially Gaudiya Vaishnavas. We Gaudiya Vaishnavas, our aim and object is to become, as Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is teaching us with his, in his songs. Palya dasi kari lalita sundari amare laiya kave shiradhika pade kale milaibe agya seva samarpi. Oh, when the day will come in my life, this. We always get day and nights. But there will be one day. Don't know when, which lifetime. But there's going to be one day when we become, by the grace of Shri Guru and the Vaishnavas and the Guru Parampara, will become Palyadasi of Radharani. What is Palyadasi means? Ishan Prabhu? You know the meaning of Palya? How you can describe this in a very simple word? No. If you keep a pet, suppose if you keep a dog, your pet, you are the owner of that dog, master of that dog. Dog is your servant. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his song, in the song book, is saying, Tumi to Thakur, Tomar Kukur. Oh Krishna, you are my master and I am your dog. And I want to always be submissive to you. If anyone going to come and criticize you, I want to bark. And just being your servant, whenever you feel like, you can throw some pieces of food to me, and I will come, raise my tail, waving the tail, just want to become your dog. Our Guru Maharaj also expressed this. That's the height of humility. One devotee in Washington was asking me, Maharaj, what is the meaning of humility? This is the meaning of humility. When a great personality, they are great, but when they exhibit that they are not great, that's humility. If I say, Krishna, I'm your dog, or Krishna, I'm full of sins, that's not my humility, that's my reality. There's difference between humility and reality. Amar Jivan Sada Pape Rata. My whole life spent in committing sins. That's reality, it's not humility. But when Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing, That's humility. Understand? So our Guru Maharaj, when centennial was been happening, I was with Guru Maharaj there. So many acharyas came from different Gaudiya maths, offering flowers. And Guru Maharaj was having Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabhupada behind him. And Guru Maharaj was sitting on the stage, on the dais. So many great Vaishnavas, personalities, offering flowers to Guru Maharaj. And he was feeling so shy and embarrassed in the middle of so many Vaishnavas. And after getting worship, when the mic was given to him to speak something, Guru Maharaj said, "Today is my appearance day, as you all sing, and you all are here to extend your darshans to me, to purify me, because I am very sinful and I have no bhakti. Darshane pavitra karo ei tumar gun." By giving darshan, you purifying me. And you're not offering flowers to me, you're offering flowers to my authorities. He's pointing out Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Srila Prabhupada, his Guru Maharaj. And because dog is always at the lotus feet of one's master, I am the dog of Prabhupada. Many times Guru Maharaj used to say this. Many times. Whenever we used to go to Jagannath Puri to see him, Guru Maharaj in tears and crying and weeping, saying, "I'm the dog of Prabhupada. I'm the dog of Prabhupada." That's called humility. When those who are superiors, they exhibit incompleteness, that's called humility. That's the nature. So this moods is very important. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he didn't came only just to distribute Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Harinam Sankirtan, but he also want to everyone to reach to the highest goal of human life, and that is Radha Dasyam, to become Palya Dasi of Radharani, Paltu, pet servant of Radharani. And when say pet means not demanding. When the food is thrown, the dog is eating, not demanding anything, and always staying at the doorstep. So a dasi and a palya dasi, there's so much difference. It's not one and the same thing. Dasi means maid servant and palya dasi means like a pet. I'm not going to ask anything. Whatever you want to, in whatever way you want to treat me, I'm all yours. It's called 1000% surrender and submission. I'm not going to ask and demand anything. If we keep this kind of mood for our authorities, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and all of our acharyas, it begins from here. We can't just jump directly to saying that I'm I'm Dasi, I'm the maid servant of Radharani. It's very far distance flight. First of all, we are Paltu, we are pet of our Guru Maharaj, our Guru Parampara. And they came only for this one purpose. Even though their style of preaching and sadhana is different, but they have only one purpose, sent by Mahaprabhu to us, to make us aware what is the aim and object of human life. What is the aim and object? Crying and weeping to, longing to get that love of Krishna. Once upon a time, my Shiksha Gurudev, Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, some devotees came to him in New Braj, and they said, "This one sannyasi, he's very humorous. He makes us laugh a lot in his classes. And Srila Gurudev said, that's the difference between him and me. He makes you laugh and I want to make you cry. That's the difference. Because our sampradaya, our lineage and the teachings in our lineage described by Narottam Thakur, Bhakti Thakur, is not to express completeness, whereas to express incompleteness and longing to get completeness, weeping and crying. Weeping and crying. A longingness. When I'm going to get that? When I'm going to get that? Even though personalities like Bhakti Thakur, Lochan Thakur, Narottam Thakur, they already attained, they already there. But they're showing incompleteness. Awakening that dormant love. Igniting that fire of longingness. That's the only paddhati, the process. Otherwise, sadhan, the practice, is very simple. With this style of practice, it's so difficult to attain what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give. As Mahaprabhu himself expressed that, in Gambhira and in Rath Yatra, in Gambhira he is shedding tears, crying and weeping. But longing to see Jagannath. But in Rath Yatra and Chariot Festival, read Chaitanya Charitamrita, Mahaprabhu is dancing, singing and dancing, and not just merely weeping, but the tears are coming like a syringe, making everyone wet in the tears. And devotees coming in front of Mahaprabhu to get his tears on their body. Syringe of tears. This is how Mahaprabhu is showing us with his own example, who is Radha Krishna combined form. That's the beauty of Sri Jagannath, who is Krishna, and that's the beauty of Mahaprabhu, who is also Krishna. They're both crying to see each other. Jagannath is crying to see Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu is crying to see Jagannath. They both are Krishna. What's the difference then? Difference of moods. Everything is about emotions and moods. Jagannath is Krishna, crying and weeping to see Mahaprabhu as Krishna. And Mahaprabhu, being Krishna, also being Krishna, crying and weeping seeing Jagannath, but the mood is Radharani's mood. The emotion is Radharani's emotion. That's the beauty. Both Krishnas crying. Srila Gaur Govind Goswami Maharaj used to say, Radha Bhav Vibhurat and Krishna Bhav Vidurat. One is the mood of Radharani and one is the mood of Krishna. So Krishna consciousness is just about crying. You may say, we are already crying in this world. So that means we are already Krishna consciousness. No, sir. This crying is self-interest crying. It's about self. And things or relations belong to self. That self-centered crying, where the transition has to be from self-centered to Krishna-centered crying. And that's the training. That's the training shown by our Gurudevs and instructed by our Gurudevs. Cry for Krishna. It's so natural to just weep and cry for many things, right? Some problem at my home, some physical problem, some mental problem, some relative problem, some friendly problems. It's so swarsaki, it's so spontaneous and natural. But weeping and crying for Krishna, that's the glories of practice. That's the glories of bhajan. which is not so simple and which is so rare in nature. So rare in nature. But we can't also practice like this. You can't set up your stopwatch, let me cry 30 minutes every day to come to the point of crying 24 hours. Let me start with 10 minutes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bhagavatam describes, Tadasham saram hide vitedam yadgre nam harinam deha. Tears only comes when a heart melts. If heart is not melting, and one is showing tears, something is wrong there. It's fake. It's fake tears. That fake tears. And other way around, what is natural and bona fide tears? The symptom says heart needs to get melted. And the first symptom, when the heart melts, the first symptom comes is the tears from the eyes. But tears for Krishna is not that easy. And we have seen our Guru Maharaj, I've seen my Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, and some other Acharyas who used to come to Srila Guru Maharaj to have his darshan, how they were naturally crying and weeping, not practicing, or not showing off. Whereas they hide their moods when tears comes in their eyes. Guru Maharaj used to get so much emotional, just speaking about Srila Prabhupada, not even able to utter complete word Prabhupada. I have seen this, personally seen this. Guru Maharaj saying, Prabhu, and tears from his eyes. Did he practice that? So how that became possible? Because they have given their life to their Guru Maharaj, not just hours of services to Guru Maharaj, not just occasionally festivals. You understand the meaning of giving life? Constantly thinking the only meditation is to serve the mission of my Guru Maharaj. That is called giving life. Without even caring for one's health. And day and night just serving and meditating. Meditating on that service. This is called Dhimahi. We are very blessed and we are very fortunate. And also simultaneously unfortunate. We can't say we are unfortunate. We can't say this. I don't believe. We are fortunate because we got higher association. We are very fortunate. We are in this lineage. No one should think we are unfortunate. Yes, while you're chanting and practice, then you can think I'm unfortunate because I'm not able to give my complete self. I'm all energy in the service of Hari, Guru and Vaishnava. That moment. But also parallelly thinking, I'm very fortunate. So very fortunate we are here to have darshan of the Lordship, Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra and Gaur Nityanand Prabhu, Sudarshan Chakra and Guru Maharaj in the middle of so many Vaishnavas, and senior Vaishnavas came. So much thankful. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So ending up here, it's getting late. Yeah? What's time now? 9:50. Oh, it's too late. Okay, Gaur Premanande. We'll continue tomorrow, right? Okay, Hare Krishna. Would you like to say something, Prabhus? Few words? Oh, can you give mic to him for 2 minutes, please? That's enough.
Thank you for your association, Maharaj. We look forward to getting more tomorrow.
Hare Krishna.
And we see that the last hour and a half driving here through the hills and mountains.
I understand.
Krishna consciousness is alive and well. We thought we're going to visit just some nice place in the forest with some sadhus here, delivering Sri Prabhupada's message. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Hari Bol. Big clapping for them.